CFC TV. I'm joined by Simon White, one of the club's 5 new rookies for 2010. Simon, first of all, welcome to Carlton.
G'day mate, how you going? Yeah, thanks for having me.
First impression, Simon, of the club and the place. What are your overall thoughts on it now that you've been in the place?
Well, obviously the new facilities, they are, really tip top. They're sort of obviously among the best in the AFL now. We had a couple of days in there, so I think the new boys are pretty fortunate that we're over here straight away. And all the players, they're very welcoming, all really good blokes, go out of their way to say g'day to you and that sort of thing. So, it's been an easy transition to get over here for me anyway.
You're originally from Subiaco, you played with Subiaco, which I think is the home of one of the great Carlton ruckmen, Mike Fitzpatrick, now chairman of the AFL. What were your experiences at Subiaco like? Did you have a good time with them? Any personal or collective successes?
Well, absolutely. Subiaco, I've played there 3 years now. Very, very successful club over the past 5 years. They've won 4 over the last 6. Pretty hard team to get into the last couple of years, but I cracked it last year. Played in a losing grand final, which good experience. Great bunch of lads. I'll always have a spot in my heart for Subiaco because a great bunch of blokes and that sort of thing. But happy to be here at the moment.
And at the ripe old age of 21, Simon, you're one of the grand old men of the club almost. Did you think that the chance to play league football had almost passed you by or not?
Well, I was a really late developer. I was still really small at 18. I didn't play any of the state 18s or 16s or anything like that. So I've had to work pretty hard. I didn't grow till I was 18. I was quite small, but I thought if I give it a few good cracks, one of my good mates, Greggy Broughton, got picked up last year at 22, and he's had quite a great season last year with Freo. I just thought, if I had a good season last year, I might be able to do the same for myself.
And are you a goal setter at all? Have you put in place any achievements you'd like to reach this year?
Well, I haven't. I was coming off a bit of an injury at the end of last year. I put it in place that get a bit fitter. Just really try my hardest every session. Being a rookie, you just got 1 year. So you've got to take every opportunity that you're given. So if I can just get fit and stay on the track, stay uninjured, might go a good way to maybe cracking a game.
And for those who don't know, ideally, where have you played most of your football? What position?
Played mostly down back, but I've played a bit up forward as well. Used every now and then throwing up forward. But yeah, mostly down back, majority down back, half back flank, back pocket. I'm pretty good at one-on-one spoiling and that sort of thing. So went alright in the waffle this year, down back, which is good.
And has Brett Ratton or any of the coaches given you an indication of what they expect from you this year?
I think I'll play a bit back and a bit forward as well. I think they'll try me out a few different positions to start with, but which I'm happy with. A few strings to the bow, which is always handy.
And are you one that is at all homesick? No problems in making the trek across the Nullarbor to start afresh in Victoria? Nah,
not at all. Being a bit older, I've lived by myself for a little bit as well. I can cook, I can clean, which is always a bit handy. But I shouldn't get homesick.
What's your specialty?
I'm pretty good on the Mexican. A few enchiladas and the burritos and that sort of thing. So I cooked it up for a few of the boys anyway, so they're pretty happy with that.
You might have something to fall back on when footy doesn't call on your demand?
Nah, I don't think so. I can follow a recipe, but not much more than that, I think so.
Best of luck, Simon. Hope it's a great year for you, and let's look forward to seeing you out in the paddock when the cold old Melbourne winter comes around.
Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.